Hi everyone, welcome to the channel and let's see today's energy check, how it's going to be for you. Let's quickly check. One more time. Okay. It was pretty fast. Pretty fast. Already I was sensing Venus energy here. And we have the Empress as well. We have 6 of Wands and 6 of Coins. Some sort of balance has been restored or is going to be restored. Oh, okay, great. So I don't know how I'm connecting it with the yesterday's energy, but it's somehow connecting. So the more you let go of your stubbornness, yesterday we have talked about it, and if you haven't watched that video, you can surely go back and look into that. So basically, the more you let go your stubborn side, which holds a lot and which doesn't easily go with the flow, who's like very stubborn, okay, me myself kind of rules. So if you have something like that and you have intentionally let go of that situation because that was guided yesterday to do, and if you were successful in doing so, then I am able to see a really big change, or it seems like a portal of recognition. And the more you are recognized, the more or popularity, or you actually serving people out, because the popularity, the name and fame, status, whatever comes, it comes with the responsibility, inbuilt responsibility, that you have to be of service to the people. So whoever is giving you that fame and energy is asking you to actually be a giver, right? Because you are receiving abundance from universe and you have to be giving to those who are not that good. So I can sense these kind of things around, and it can actually be very promising in a way that it can lend you a lot of abundance. It is going to give you a lot of abundance, but you have to get out of your stubborn energy. That is something I can pick from here. Let's just check few more cards. Okay. Can you further tell me about this energy? Okay, I have 2 more cards. And the Magician. I don't know. Today I thought of Magician here, and it is in the card, so I'm not surprised. Okay. So I can again see some sort of not repetition, I would say, but yeah, some sort of going forward movement is there. I can surely see some movement is definitely there, and which is it seems like it's going to be very natural. It will come to you when it is supposed to come, and you should not you should start. Okay, so how I'm seeing it is, if you say, okay, I am not in the situation where I am receiving anything or not right now, my life is not giving me those kind of glittery things or whatever, I don't have such opportunities basically to be actually giving to other people, because I am in that receiving end. So what I see is, you have to shift your mindset, of course, because you are magician of your own life. So start taking control of your life, and that could be in a very different ways, right? Being in increasing your self-love, although I feel self-love is very cliche, but still I believe if you know a bit about that or not, you can just start with that. Start with your own self, start with some meditation, whatever you know about, start with something, and then slowly and steadily the path will actually open up, and you will move toward, eventually you will move toward this path where you will be of service to people. And that is in terms of, I can see donations, I can see random or free helps, whatever you can provide from your side, you will be able to do it. But definitely for getting that, or actually giving to people or society, you also need to have it in your own self. You already have it. First of all, just trust me in this thing when I say that you already have it, but you have to recognize it. So it could be something like that. If let's say you are not in a job situation and you are looking for the job, maybe you have a hidden skill which can actually give you a lot of money, but you don't know about it. So actually finding that out is actually going deep within, and going into our subconscious, going within and finding out what is that one thing which could be. And definitely it will come in a meditative state. It will not come easy to you, like okay, in a very glittery manner or a cliche manner it will come to you. No, it will come when you go within, deep within, when you sleep, probably have a fruitful thoughts. Just go within, just see what is going on within yourself. Just actually reflect back on your life. What were the things which you missed somehow but could have could be a really good source of money. So you should probably go back and reflect back on your past a bit, and then just try to bring something. Or maybe you are not just good in one thing, you are half of maybe jack of all trades, but you have that energy to actually alchemize everything together and build something. So that alchemist energy you have, you can so surely search this word. This is a really good word, and you can just understand a lot because it has a lot of depth. So that's why you should go in deep. But you can be an alchemist and you can actually bring 2 to 3 elements together and create a gold, create something of your own. So that kind of energy is also there. So it is actually asking me to tell you that you should experiment. Don't put yourself inside a box that okay, this is what is labeled to me and that is all my identity. No, let's just put your identity aside, which is given to you, let's say in last 5-10 years, whatever you have gained as a person. Just put it aside and then go and start from zero. Just sit and see, okay, if I don't know anything, what I know about myself. So what are the areas which I know about? So it's something like that introspection you need to do, and that also needs to be within. So self introspection is the key here. You have to go deep within. You have to see what is going on with you, and then you can actually move towards this journey. And I believe this is like a timeline shift. This is a portal which is opening up for you, and it is bringing you this opportunity. But this will not come unless you do this, and this is the main thing. So you have to sit within. You have to go do work, and it could be plenty of things. See, social media is there, but social media can also, either it can distract you or it can actually make you. So it is like that, make or break the deal. So there only you search some of the nice videos. It could be either in YouTube. So there you can just watch something related to a content which you are interested, or maybe a content which you might have never seen before. It could be a new thing. Exploring the things could actually work here. I'm getting a hint. It could be something related to communication, your communication style, the way you communicate, or something or the other line. I'm not sure. It could be something like that, or it could be a skills of hand. So either of those things could be, or it could be any other thing. These are the specific which I can channel here. Okay, and I can see you don't need to go in this details of this part because this is more or less intuitive. If you work properly this time, in this solitude, if you work, introspect more deeply, you know about yourself, the parts which you do not know before. I can also see I don't know why this globe is coming in my third eye, and I can just see this globe again and again. And I think so. There could be a chance of actually going abroad, going foreign, overseas, travel or something, and that can also give you some recognition from there. And if you get the recognition from there, you will be of service in a larger way. So that could also be a possibility. But what I see is this point can only be ignited if you actually work with your own elements. So nothing will start unless you sit with yourself and do the real deal. So you guys, you need to do the real shit, right? So you have to make your things put together, and you have to do the work. So that is what I can see for sure. I would love to take one guidance, as in, if you need to be cautious that you do not lose. I can sense this. Even the process starts, do not lose yourself. Specifically, just one more thing I'm getting, do not see that, oh, how suddenly something changed, because it has an energy like that. If you start properly, it has an energy which states to me that it is going to be like this very quick. It's going to leave you in that, from 3 it is jumping to 6, so it's like a double shift. So doubling something. So this will come very fast. But you have to keep on remembering one thing. Of course, you have to be grateful. But one more thing you have to remember, your path, your purpose in life is this. Not this recognition, not this, going and traveling and becoming that magician. No, that is just a part of process. Actually, part or actually purpose of your life is to serve people. Definitely, whoever is watching this video, whoever is listening to me right now, has a purpose of serving people. They have to bring that balance that, okay, if we have name, fame, status, we can also be selfless and give off to the people. Selflessly we can give. So that is the energy over here. So that is your purpose. So do not get mixed or drawn in all these vibe of either going this side, that side, or doing all this is your ultimate purpose. Just remember it. Okay, any message related to the caution they have to be very careful with? Okay, I'm getting they already know what they have to be careful, but definitely if they sit with themselves, the intuition power will ultimately tell you. Even guys, when you see this video, if you have something specific coming out like shadow work or maybe intuition, maybe how to increase that self-love which I was talking about, how to sit with yourself, if anything, keep gives you tingling in your head and be like, cha, how to do this thing really. So do ping it in the comments, because if something like that is there, for sure I can help you in this journey. So even stay updated. Maybe I update such things. Okay, heartbroken energy with the emperor. Okay, so see, I can see some ego shifting here. This process might give you a break to your. It's not your, your as in, you as your person. See, there are like two beings of us. One is ego. Ego comes from all that selfish recognition kind of a things. Maybe it happens that when I just gave you this message, okay, you are supposed to be of service to people, you have to give people, it might give you a trigger. Just sit with this message. Is it okay for me to actually give? If I build something very solid, of course you have to do hard work. If I do so much hard work, if I do, day and nights are equal for me now, and if I do something like that, will it be okay for me to share that abundance with people? Will it be okay for me? Can I do it? Because that could be a heartbreak for your ego, for sure. And that is a cautious sign, because you do not have to go in that heartbreak or, getting pleased in your ego self. You have to be out of that. And I'm not gonna exaggerate this message. I'm gonna keep it short. If you want to know more about it, stay updated, stay connected, and also comments if specifically you need help, and we can surely connect. Thank you. Bye bye.